So I want to take you back to my train ride this morning. I was on the train. I just had like waves of euphoria. And I think at one point I even filmed my goosebumps. And it was awesome. And I wish I could just capture that on film. But this is the best I got. So I'm just going to use my words. Speaking of using my words, that's really what this is all about. I said it yesterday. Say it again today. Hopefully today I get the point across more effectively, quickly, quickerly. I just want to get better at storytelling. I just woke up. That was a really good nap. I'm also looking to articulate my words more. Not something you can do at the gym, but something that you can do everywhere. Here we go. Okay, about to run. I don't know how far I'm gonna go, but I do know how fast I'm gonna go. And since I did it before and after my nap, I figured I'd do it before and after my run. So, before, 1.93 at a 6:59. Not ideal. All right, get this. At the gym, okay, I can't believe I'm about to say this into the camera. Yeah, I can. Anyway, this is stupid. I went up to a girl, and this is a lesson of what not to do ever. So let me walk you through the play-by-play and take momentary pauses to say exactly what I was doing wrong in that moment, because there's very many instances where I made the wrong choice throughout the interaction. So introduction. I walk up. You know what I should do? Okay, so. And this is the introduction right here. Walk into the gym, bang, pretty girl, right? They're everywhere. I mean, come on, what a time to be alive. And I think we make eye contact immediately. What I did wrong is not immediately go up and introduce myself or make a comment, start a conversation, be friendly. I just looked at the floor. So that's your first mistake. So then I continue to work out. And that brings us to my second mistake. So if I had done what I should have done in stage one that we just went through, then my interaction would have either already started or already been over. But even though I look at the floor, I still am thinking about her, this is my mistake. I should have let it go. But instead I'm thinking, I should go up to her. No, I'm probably going to do it. Too much time to think. Here is error number 3. So error number 3 is really simple, and it kind of goes with error number 2. What I did wrong in the third instance was thinking about what to do before I actually did it. And that means exactly what it says. I'm sitting there, I'm working out with my buddy, and I'm like, all right, I've decided I'm going to go up and say something, and my heart's pounding, all the things that happen when that kind of thing happens. But when your heart's pounding and you're nervous, you should already be up there in front of her. I've already made 2 mistakes, so it's sort of like talking about this third mistake and the fourth and the fifth as we continue. They're redundant because they shouldn't have happened in the first place if I had just done what I said I should have done at the very beginning, which is it's a quick decision. You either do or don't. You do or don't. You have to be someone who can, like that, do or don't. So I'm planning out what I'm going to say. Never a good sign if you find yourself planning out what you're going to say. That is like a good point to think to yourself, turn around. But here we go on thing, what is this, 5? I think we're at 5 now. Maybe it's 4. I'm done with the cards. I'm just going to tell the story how it happened from the end, because like I said, the redundancy of these mistakes cascading on top of each other means that continuing to explain each error from now and on doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I go up to her. She's got AirPods on, and I think I like do this motion, and there's no music playing, and it's like it's already sort of over before it began. You know, like I like it's clear, like it's so clear to me now what I should have done, which was leave her alone. Because when you're out and I think, you know, most people are looking for love and they're looking for a partner, but how you go about searching for it is very important. And I tend to dissect this area of life pretty often and pretty, I can't think of the word. I really am trying to get better at thinking of the word and speaking more articulately. Is that correct? Articulately? Jesus. One of these days, I'm not religious, by the way. One of these days I'm going to be like, look back and say, wow, he really was bad at speaking. But what I'm getting at is for me, and everything I say is for me. I don't really think I have authority to teach or to anything like that, but I this is just a log of my life and to tell my story. So I go up and, you know, then the nerves hit all again, but they already hit when I was working out, and I say, what did I say? Oh, I do this, and I said, oh, it's not playing, and then I said, please forgive me for being so forward. God. And then I said, I think I just let her know I thought she was beautiful, and I said, I'm Jack, and then she said her name, and then it's like, and throughout this whole thing, I'm like looking down at the floor, you know, it's bad practice. And I don't want to gamify this, but, you know, there's a reason that the wisest people and the ones with the most experience say just to be yourself and live the life that you want to live, and if it's meant to be, it will be. That has a lot of weight behind it. And when you listen to stories like this, you can really back that. But yeah, then, you know, I'm like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she says, I'm seeing someone. And then, okay, sorry, and I back away. And that's the end. And then all the thoughts come that lead me to tell this story exactly how I've told it in front of this camera. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to document that.